The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. How you guys doing?
DropTop. Zaza.
Okay.
We gon' pull up in some Tahoes. Fill with my niggas and bitches. They don't get money, the motto. Shredding waves like I'm Otto.
What's up, guys? We're back with another new episode of the StyleBeasting podcast, number 79. Episode 79 with your host, Delton Wall. And today, before I actually get into like the actual podcast, I'm going to talk about a serious note that's been going on for the past 2 weeks in the world, and it's basically religion and people's view on it and the truth on religion in certain areas. Well, I shouldn't say certain areas in general, but these past couple of weeks, it's been a whole bunch of like anti-Semitic things going on, and dealing with the whole like Kanye West thing, and yeah, I think that's the only two that came out. It's brought up a lot of attention because with the recent stuff that Kanye and Kyrie have came out with, it's sent a debacle in the Jewish community, thinking that, well, I would say this for Kanye West, not to defend Kanye West not to defend Kanye West, but in that same breath, what did I say? The reason why they're mad at him is more of a reason because of him saying it's DEF CON. I'm about to wake up and kill these niggas, and it's like, you saying that after saying DEF CON isn't really it's not like it's not giving, what's the word I'm thinking of, it's not a positive outlook. It's just makes you seem like you're just out to kill these niggas and like fuck these niggas up, which we know that's not what you're going for at all. But the way he came about it, and I guess people were like, it doesn't matter how he came about it, it's the measures. But in that same breath, you can't fucking do that, because everybody wants to be like, but this, and this, but niggas don't look at themselves and be like, they wouldn't be cool with niggas saying that shit, no matter who it is. Like, if somebody came out and said, it's DEF CON, I'm about to wake up and I'm about to kill these niggas, and it was a white person, niggas be fucking livid. And rightfully so. Because you're just going off and you're just saying that with no context and shit. And I'm not, like I said, I don't have all the information, because there are some, because with the Kyrie thing, there was a documentary connected to it, and I haven't seen it, so I can't necessarily say if the movie was anti-Semitic or not. So myself can't necessarily say that, but I can definitely say for sure, well, I'm going to check it out and watch it to get my full opinion of it, because me personally, I don't think it's an anti-Semitic movie. I think it just went like that with the post and shit because for Jewish people, I don't think in their minds, well, hold on, let me rephrase that. If you watch the movie, there was a certain scene in the movie that somebody brought up that, if I'm not mistaken, said the Holocaust didn't happen. And to that degree, I can be like, that's some really crazy, wild shit to do. Well, not even do this to even say, because it's like, what do you mean it didn't exist? And then that brings up the topic of like, oh, is that real? Or are they saying it doesn't exist at all? So it's just like, it's really fucking crazy, weird, and like, I don't know how it, for the Kyrie thing because they have a list of stuff they want to do for him to get back in because I think they suspended him off the team, and Nike cut ties with Kyrie, so they're not dropping his Kyrie 8s. So it's a big ass like foible. And the reason why I believe me personally, is some real fucked up shit because yes, I know what they're trying to say is that Kyrie is anti-Semitic, but what people in the Muslim community are saying that he's not anti-Semitic. He's just telling you guys where he came from, and who his people are, and that's what at the end of the day what they're really trying to like. What the black Muslims or Jewish people are trying to say, like, hey, we're of a certain ilk, and you guys should be understanding from us because we've been through shit too. And I think Minister Farrakhan did that same message of saying you guys are condemning Kanye West and Kyrie Irving for stuff that, for information that they're the truth. Well, that for Kyrie, he's saying that we are the original Jewish people. Now, I can give out and say, hey, I know all this information because in the past couple weeks, everybody's been saying like we're the 12 sons, the 12 groups, and I'm like, I don't know all that information, so I can't go into depth with it, and I don't understand it. So I can't really just go out and say facts or fiction or not. But the only thing I have, and I'm not against it, is basically what the fuck I'm trying to say. People that claim that, hey, we're Jewish, we're the black Jewish people, cool. I felt okay, cool. But in that same breath, they don't follow suit with it. Like they'll say like, oh, we're the black Jewish people, we're black Jewish people, but those the same, not for Kyrie, I'm speaking for some people, they won't follow the ways or the teachings. It'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm black, I'm black Jewish, we're black Jewish, yeah man, and then that's it. Like they don't even try to like appreciate it or anything. It's just like, oh no, we'll just be black Jewish people and stuff, and like it's nothing to go with it. And that's why that's why I have certain beef with certain people that say, hey, we're Jewish people, which if it is true, then yes, we are black Jewish people, and you can't argue against that or nothing. The only thing I have a beef with is people gonna follow suit of what they preach. Because if you are a black Jewish man that follow the teachings of the Quran or the wherever Bible the black Jewish people follow, then follow it. Don't just say it and don't do it. Then you're just not barking up the wrong tree, but you're just trying to be a part of something that you're not really a part of. You don't really care about the full situation. You just want to be a part of something and not have to not carry. I won't not carry the burden, but carrying the traditions of said religion. And that's the one thing that is another thing too. Religion, it's been like a whole big thing with religion, man. And I'm not saying I'm the most the most educated when it comes to religion, but I can definitely see in these recent weeks that religion has split us up heavily. Like, I know there's some people that don't even know anything about Kyrie, and it was like they're mad Kyrie. And I'm like, did you guys watch the video? Because if you guys didn't watch the video, then I can understand. If you watch the video and that's what they said, I can understand that. But if you didn't watch the video and you're just going off what people are saying, then I can't rock with that. But I can understand why certain people would be mad. Now, they are coming at Kyrie a little harsh and a little strong. Kanye, I can understand, because Kanye was just ranting off shit and just like saying, well, even though he was speaking on Kyrie, I don't want to say I don't know what Kyrie fully stands for. I don't even know what Kanye West fully stands for at the end of the day. But if that's his religion, his choice, believing that black people are the first Jewish people, then that's his choice. Now, if the information he's gotten is proven factual, then yes. But even in that same breath, that's not saying that Jewish people aren't Jewish people. And I think that's what's like the big missing discussion piece, that nobody's saying that you aren't that too. It's just that we are we were Jewish people too. Now, either we were the first or we came at the same time or whatever, and we didn't know until later on, because a lot of information that was passed to us as kids was lies and shit, like Christopher Columbus, Thanksgiving, all that shit. But like, I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to sitting down, understanding information, and going and researching it and taking time to, because now we're just going off of emotions instead of logic. Now, there are some people who try to use emotion and logic at the same time, but in a negative way. And you have to watch out for those people too. But in all, I would say don't use religion to, like, I won't say further your agendas and try to cloud people's minds. Like, don't use it in that way. Like, just use religion for the intended purpose it was used for, to give hope to people, and it gives people a guiding light to something, because most of us need a guiding light, and not all of us can say like, oh man, I know exactly how to do life, I know exactly where to go. Like, some of us don't, and religion is something for people that need a comforting hand or need a warm embrace from people in that community, and the understanding from that community. So, like I said, don't let religion cloud your judgment or take over who you are as a person, or don't have religion be who you are. I would say that. But off of the TED Talk of the day, let's start and get into the funny, cool stuff.
And now, our feature presentation.
So, this past week has been like the leakiest week ever. Like, everything got leaked like mega hard. Like, all my mangas got leaked. God of War got leaked. Pokemon got super fucking leaked. Like, the niggas might as well have they might as well have released the game early, because that game got leaked 10 days early. Like, nigga, I was privy to the evolutions, the final evolution. Shit, nigga, I saw like some weird fusing of Suicune and Entei, and like there's such thing as a paradox. Well, let me go ahead and get to the Pokemon leaks then. Now, can you dig that? So, I think it was like 2-3 days ago. I was on Twitter just surfing the web, getting some surfing the web or internet, whatever, and getting some information for the pod. And then, like, I know there's this Twitter page called Central Links, and it was like saying like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet got leaked in Mexico, I believe, and like somebody leaked the intro to the game. They leaked the evolutions, the new Pokemon, bro. Like, there was so many new Pokemon that dropped with them leaks, it was ridiculous. Like, I think Primate got a new Paradox form.
What?
The two bikes, the red and purple one, I think the red one has ear wings and can fly.
What?
What else? I saw a shiny version of those two main Pokemon. I didn't look at the legendaries because I didn't want to get spoiled. But I saw the final evolutions of the starters, and everybody's judging me for liking the fire and ghost one, because it's just like a basic just alligator with just firing and just a fire and ghost type. But the fucking cat is just like a fucking giant cat that just like, I think just is like grass and dark. And the fucking duck is just a Dominican auntie that can just salsa dance when it's not getting hit by something.
Look, I'm tired of playing with your ass, bitch. I know you got ribs in that basket. You better give them up smooth, or I'm gonna break my hoof off in your goose ass.
And it's like kind of mid too. But even though, I guess if you look at it, the cat standing on hind legs, the ducks dancing, but the gator is just a gator. Now, what they should have done is gave him some shades and had him stand up like Ash's Sandal, or yeah, Sandal when he had it, when he put shades on it. But whenever I get a Switch, which I plan on getting it because this game is really fucking good, I'm more likely gonna get the fire one because I think there's a bunch of the other Pokemon that I seen that I'm like, it's looking pretty fucking lit. So, and I think they like leaked the title screen too. So, in 8 to 9 days, we'll figure out officially what's new on the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Now, on to God of War leaks. Now, God of War leaks wasn't as potent and as prominent as the Pokemon leaks. Amen. It was mainly like the first part of the game that they leaked. It wasn't like they leaked like the ending of the game, but because people got like day early copies, niggas was playing a game of like the day before, and niggas was like not naming the title, nothing that couldn't be like speculated something else. I was like, bro, why y'all niggas doing this? Like, why are you fucking up my shit? Why are you fucking not my shit? It's not my shit. Why are you fucking up? Like, I understand you had to get people in with clickbait titles and stuff like that, but damn, y'all niggas just put the shit in there. I'm like, damn, bro, y'all can't like not name that shit like that, and it fucks me up at the end too. Because I think I saw Heimdall, and I think I saw Atreus and Thor in a bar fighting. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So I am really looking to God of War shit because I'm really not trying to spoil myself, and so I ain't really looking to that. But the manga leaks are definitely looking to that, and I think we see a younger version of Dragon, and this is before he has the face tattoos. And Vegapunk, the real Vegapunk, which is just Albert Einstein miniaturized, and he's still in that picture of Albert Einstein with his tongue out. That's Oda literally copied that and made a character look just like it. And apparently, fucking that giant that helped Robin get off the island, he's not dead. So either Akiji is either not full Marine and he's a revolutionary, or some other shit's going on, because I don't know. And the day I'm recording this, I'm like 2 days away from the official drop. No, day, because I think they're doing it dropping it on Thursday. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's coming out, and I can't wait for it too. And it's going to get real crazy for One Piece. Now, I saw one panel in JJK where Chozo's beating the shit out of Geto or Kenjaku, and I don't think that's going to be permanent because it's Kenjaku and he's the final boss, so I don't think it's going to be an easy clap for him at all. Whole squad full of fucking killers, I'm a killer too. So I can expect that Chozo or Toto's master is gonna come in and save him at the last minute. Here's really hoping. But I think that's it for the leaks. Really, I didn't want to expose too much because there's a lot of shit that if you don't have God of War, or if you don't have a Switch, or if you do have God of War, you don't want to get privy to some information earlier. I'm not gonna go into it because I want to be surprised too. So, off of leaks, let's get into, I want to say, music. Yeah, let's get into the music. So, Drake and 21 Savage drop. Well, let me go back to the albums prior that dropped. Then I get to it. So, Midwest drop Back in Action 3.0. I just got it. I heard 223s with him and Babytron. That shit was fire. I downloaded Ice Spice Bikini Bottom, Name of Love, and Munch.
Open your mind!
And I gave it listens. I think I actually like Ice Spice. Even though it's just the beats that she chooses is sometimes funny, I still rock with the songs. The songs aren't bad. So she's growing on me. Smino dropped Love for the Rent. I didn't get a chance to get to that yet. It's Fatman Scuba on here? Oh shit. Okay, I didn't know that. Lil Double O dropped Walk Down World. And me and Joe had like a discussion about how I think it was like Once Good for Love that he has, and it sounds like he has Lucky Flow on it, and we were like, so he took Lucky's flow and just used it. And I was thinking, I think he didn't. I don't think he took the flow and just used it. I think they have a song together, and it's about to come out. And lo and behold, Spill My Cup featuring Lucky's on here, and I was like, okay, all right, so that's how he got the flow. He already had a feature from and just like used it. And Money Man dropped Blackout. I don't listen to Money Man that much, but if I'm not mistaken, he's a money getting nigga, and he's every time I see him post something, it's not like the post isn't stuck up like how some rappers post. It'd be like, oh, it's all about me and how I'm shitting on niggas. Nah, sometimes Money Man will tell you. I think it was one post where he said having a 9 to 5 isn't lame, being broke is. So I was like, okay, Money Man sees the value. Because some people don't see the value in being a regular civilian. Like, and I guess it's because, well, I don't mean for this to go on a soliloquy about being a regular person. But sometimes a 9 to 5, some people just want a 9 to 5 and just live an ordinary life with just their hobbies. And people just don't want all that notoriety and all that, I guess, all the stuff that comes along with it, because they don't see any value in their personal life with it. And I can understand that to a certain degree, and I can respect it too.
Do you understand?
But getting back to the Drake and 21 Savage album, Her Loss. Before I get to that, music, freaking, if I'm not mistaken, Drake and 21 are getting sued by Vogue for using, I guess, their brand for promo and not, like, I guess, asking for their right to, if I'm not mistaken. And they're either asking for 4 mil or triple of their album profits, which they're probably just going to give them 4 mil and be like, fuck you guys. But to the album itself, this shit, I had to say it. This personally, for me, is as bad as What a Time to Be Alive. Only because of, if you want to listen to it, if you compare it to What a Time to Be Alive, there are a lot of, I won't say misses, but there's some songs in there that I really fuck with that hard compared to this one. Like the first 10 is stupid for no reason. Like the whole album's fire. Like, I'm not even, like, let's be real, the whole album's fire. But that 1 to 10 is a strong ass 1 to 10, and there's 16 songs in there. Like, I think there's, hold on, let me go look. Yeah, there's 11 songs on What a Time to Be Alive. And so Diamonds Dancing is fire. Big Rings is like, all right. Live from the Gutter is all right. Diamonds Dancing is fire. Scholarship is amazing. Plastic Bag is straight. I'm the Plug is all right. Change Location is fire. Jumpman is straight. Jersey is straight. And 30 for 30 is mid. And if I'm going through Her Loss, like right now, Ritz Flesh is fire. Major Distribution, my nigga, when I tell you that song is like the most ridiculous second song I've ever heard. On BS is fire. Back Outside Boys is stupid. Privileged Rappers is fire. Spin About You is fire. Hours in Silence is fire. Treacherous Twins, Circle Loco, Pussy and Millions. Like, nigga, that's this first 10 are just hard for no fucking reason. And when we get to Broke Boys in the Middle of the Ocean, oh my god, nigga, don't even get me started on Jumbotron. But this, like I said, this whole album is fire as fuck for no fucking reason, like at all. And it's weird too because Drake dropped 3 albums in 1 year, 1.5 years. One was a R&B album that was pseudo some leaks that was already people already privy to. One house music album, and one collaborative album with 21. Now, before I get to Drake, 21 Savage shitting on this whole album. Like, he floated on this shit, which in a sense is telling me that there's no, like, 21 ceiling just broke and he's about to go up even more. Because me personally, when he dropped, what was that album, that EP, damn it, Savage Mode, that's when 21 like ascended for me. And it went from Savage Mode, and honestly I think he became like fully well-rounded around the time of I Am and I Was, because that's when he had that J. Cole feature, and J. Cole just don't be handing out features to just anybody. So that was another thing that I was like, okay, this is a sign. This is a clear sign that this nigga is ascended again. And now that Savage Mode 2, I forgot about Savage Mode 2. Savage Mode 2 had Morgan Freeman on it as a narrator. And when it comes to narrators and albums, depending on who the narrator is, that shit could either be hard as fuck or not hard as fuck. And for the narrators so far, my favorite albums, they all been fire. Fucking T.I. on Travis's album, Seinfeld on Wale's album, and Morgan Freeman doing that shit and just giving out hood like politic rules. That shit was fire, and I was like, yeah, that's another good sign that you out here making it. Freaking, but yeah, back to the album. This album, I would say, is like pretty damn complete. Like, there's no song on here that I don't really fuck with. It's a good, like, well-rounded. It still is some songs on here that's like super like R&B that 21 singing on, which I damn sure didn't suspect that 21 gonna be singing on this shit. Which in that sense, he still killed it, and it was still cool. Freaking, I don't know, man. It's just like, to me, I think this is a better album than What a Time to Be Alive, and with all the music on it, this might be their best stuff in like the past year or two. So good job, Drake and 21. Y'all niggas, damn it, went hard on this shit. Like, y'all showed y'all fucking ass on this shit. Hey, yo. Oh, but they also got some bad publicity too, because there's a line in the album where he's like talking. Oh, let me look though. So the line is, this bitch lie about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. Or it was on Circle Loco. And people are thinking he's talking about Meg because it's like, they think you're talking about the Tory Lanez and her situation. But Lil Yachty and I think somebody else confirmed that they're talking about butt injections.
What the fuck? These niggas don't want to see me win? These niggas don't want to see me win?
Me personally, I don't see them just openly just making fun of Meg getting shot. That's not Drake's brand of music. He doesn't really do shit like that, so I wouldn't expect him to do that. And I don't expect Drake to clout chase like that, because that's some real left clout chasing shit. The only person who should be bringing that up is Tory, and that's it. Because, well, he can't bring it up because he's under court saying he can't. But if he wasn't, that'd be the only person who can. So I don't think Drake, knowing how he operates, would just go out of nowhere and say a line like that to get promotion for his album or just to say it outlandish anyway. So I don't know. It's got a whole lot of people on their soapbox saying, "Oh man, we should cancel Drake." But let's be honest, nobody's gonna cancel Drake. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying I know I'm privy to any information and I can't see the future, but I'm gonna be real with you. I highly doubt people are gonna cancel Drake. I'm sorry. If they ain't cancel Drake when he wasn't supposedly take care of his kids, then niggas ain't gonna care now. Niggas ain't gonna care about this. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. And I'm sorry. Hey, but hopefully he wasn't talking about Meg. Hopefully, I pray that he wasn't. But until we'll never know, because you can say one thing, but nobody's ever gonna believe me. So, getting off of, but yeah, I think that's all for the Drake. Oh, he also, like, I don't want to say dissing Kanye, but there was like a line in there where he says, I had to link up with Jay Prince. I had to link up with the Ox because Jay Prince told me so. So, and people are putting it together. It's the whole Kanye picture with him and Jay Prince is pointing, which guessing that's the whole point, because bro, like, Drake, that picture look horrible as hell because you look like you just got out of bed. Like, that ain't a swagged out Drake picture. That's just like basura. Take care, swagged out Drake. That's how it was. And I don't even think Kanye was even dressed really like he usually was. So I think that's another thing that was like, oh shit, like Drake and Kanye are beefing again, or that he just did so Jay Prince just told him so, which I highly believe it anyway.
Stop the cap.
But there were some R&B joints on there that is that time of the year where everybody gets closer together and get booed up. So he did drop a couple R&B joints that can definitely make the season of the cuddling season a lot better. But I think that's it for music, really. I think right now I'm gonna get into the anime portion. So it's, like I said, it's still October and the month's still packed with like full anime. But I'm gonna make a confession. I have not been watching Bleach like I should have.
Who's this man?
I've been watching a Gundam Chibi anime.
Oh, what your ass say, Batman?
And it's based off the Monkey King Wukong. And it's pretty dope. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like for some reason, that fucking show just got like my mind like stuck. Like the show is really, really, really good. And like their super moves is like really cool. The armor is really cool. Like, it's basically what I like about Gundam, but they made it to like a real fighting story. And the transformation is even cooler too. So I'm stuck on that alone. So that Gundam show is legit. And I think it's SD Gundam Heroes 2, if I'm not mistaken. And I think there's a prequel to it, and I don't think I watched it. I think I just like out of nowhere just picked it and started watching it. But I think I'm gonna go back and rewatch it. And speaking of Gundam Witch Memory, oh my fucking god, bro. This is like the best Gundam, second best Gundam I've ever watched in my life.
Stop the cap.
Like by bar none. Like G Gundam was up there, but this Gundam Witch show, man, bro, this shit got me tugging at my heartstrings. Like the latest episode,
Cause I can't breathe.
I think it was the latest episode when she the main character sung "Happy Birthday" to the surrogate dude that they created, the pilot of the Gundam. Man, that shit had me crying, bro. I'm like, bro, that Happy Birthday was legit. Like, she sung that shit. And then at the end, when they like terminated him, and he had her just sitting out there waiting for hours, thinking he was gonna come, but they killed him. I was like, bruh, that's so fucked up. The story alone is good enough. Like, I really want to know more about the story, but the fighting is ridiculous. Like, they took the best thing about Gundam and added on it. Like, the story is like super, like, it draws you in. It has you want more. and the fighting makes you want to even like way more. Because I was watching, I was like, damn, I can't watch it any more episodes because and it comes out next week. It's weekly, and I'm like, damn, this is a good show. And I know it's going to have like 13 episodes, so I got like 8 weeks left. 8 to 7 weeks left, and I'm like, bro, this is fucking with me hard because that show is like super good. Like, I'm not the mech guy. Well, actually, yeah, I'm kind of in the mechs, but I'm not the Gundam mech guy. Like, I don't know the lineage of the Gundams because there's a long line of like Gundam lineage, but it's still good. Like, whoo, boy, let me tell you something, man. That show is so fucking good. And I'm still behind on Go to Kamui too. Like the last episode I seen was, I think the blockheaded nigga becoming the pussy monster. Not literally the pussy monster, but he's still unconscious and he's going around telling kids he's a pussy monster. Don't ask me why. The shows Go to Kamui is really weird, but it's still a good show.
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
Let's see. Fuck, what else? Anime. Oh, I call it the One Piece anime. Boy, they are we're finally on the Jinbei versus Who's Who fight. Boy, when I tell you that little preview we got before the actual fight was amazing. Like that little between Jinbei and Who's Who was great. But the preview for next week, or this week rather, boy, they showed Jinbei in full body armament hockey, and it looks cool. Like, I think Jinbei's the only person that had actually looked cool on and didn't look like it was just like fire! And I think Jinbei, I can't wait to see Jinbei actually fight, because Jinbei is a cool character. I'm mad that he took Sanji's spot and he's number 3, but it's still like super fucking lit. And Who's fucking amazing too. Which I wish that Who's Who was in it more, but obviously because he's not Lucci bum ass, I guess Lucci's gonna take that spot of being the cat man with some cool moves. So I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But that Yamamoto and Kaido exchange, bro, that shit was like 5 minutes long. But that animation was like the most beautiful animation. Like, it might be better than Kid, Law, and Luffy destroying that ship. Like, that little like 5 to 10 minute like fight they had with that ship was ridiculous. And it was like 3 times better than that. Like, it was that good. Like, the lightning coming off their iron hammer was like the best thing ever. Like, just that alone was like the coolest shit ever.
Oh, look at him choke!
And I think we're getting closer. If I'm not mistaken, by the end of the year, we should be at bare minimum, maybe at either Yamamoto and Luffy tag teaming on Kaido, or
Got your ass whooped tonight.
or dragon form, what's that fucking nigga's name? Momonosuke. So we should be there. We should be there, one of those two, because there's going to be a lot of fights, and probably by the end of this month, we should be done with the Black Maria fight. If not, the 1st of December, we should be done with the Black Maria fight. Actually, no, we probably won't. No, I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know where we're gonna be at for the anime for One Piece at the end of the year, because that's gonna be confusing. Because I don't know what happened next. Was it Sanji and Zoro fighting king and queen to start off, and then it was Pink Dragon Adult?
Now, isn't that just prime?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because after fucking... No. I might be wrong. I think Momo was a dragon, because Sanji saw Momo and was confused, like, who the fuck is that? And then Sanji and Zoro tag teamed on King and Queen. Okay, I'm remembering now. Because Gear 5, right around, I want to say, no. Because Gear 5, everybody was beat. Yeah. Around when Luffy did Gear 5, all the fights were done except Kaido and Luffy's. So yeah, we still got a long way before we get there. Probably March at the bare minimum. But yeah, the One Piece anime is still lit, it's still good. What else? Oh, Tokyo Revengers season 2 got announced and the trailer came out. And for what I seen of it, it's just going to be, I don't know if season 2 is going to be 24 episodes or not, because I don't think the whole Black Dragon War is 24 episodes. 12 at the max. 24 probably be, I want to say it goes into the second half of the season will go into Mikey's other brother, adopted brother, I guess, because after the Black Dragons arc, niggas get cut up.
This old ass nigga, man.
No, hold on. After the Black Dragons, niggas start being snitches, get cut up, and yeah, I forgot. So yeah, that's what happens. Black Dragons brother. Okay. I had to think about it because a lot of shit happened, and Tokyo Revengers is almost over. Which I'm glad I'm done with the manga portions. Which actually, am I done with them? Anime? Yeah, I'm done with the anime because I ain't watched Bleach. Oh, Chainsaw Man still lit, bro. We are finally. We're not at the Gun Devil. We're at the episode where they talk about the Gun Devil for the first time. Right now, we're at the zombies in the hotel, which leads into Katana Man beef, which leads into. Wait, hold on. It's zombies.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Throw up in mouth.
Nasty bitch.
Katana Man. And then stomp him in the nuts. Okay. I had to think because there's a lot of shit that happens.
Sometimes I just want to know how your brain just goes to that.
Okay. Oh, no. It's Katana Man, Shark, Angel, Spider, and then stomp him in the nuts. Revenge, then stomp him in the nuts. Okay. I had to think about it because one of my favorite characters comes up in a couple episodes, and that nigga he's pretty fucking cool. He's weird, but he's pretty fucking cool nonetheless. And I think that's it for anime because I really don't think they're. So like I said, I'm behind on Bleach, so I'm definitely gonna have to catch up on that and My Hero too. Even though I'm already like way ahead of My Hero in the manga, I already know what's happening. But I definitely got to watch Bleach and My Hero before the month's out to get caught up. So now that I'm done with anime, let's get into the manga portions. And since Tokyo Revengers got announced, it's also one on the week that this drops. When this drops, this will be the day after Tokyo Revengers is over. And it's gonna be really fucking sad because I'm gonna miss Tokyo Revengers. That shit was really fucking cool. People have a lot to say, negative shit to say about it. Like it was a really bad show, a manga when it's and people talk shit about the anime, which in certain places, yes, it was. I mean, I understand why people say it was bad, but the only reason it was bad because some stuff had to get censored because you can't have the swastika. Like that fight that Takemichi had with that dude who betrayed Toma, half that fight had to get edited out because of fucking the swastika. So you can't really blame it because after season 1, the swastika is very prominent, like very prominent. So they're going to have to watch the unedited version. But the My Hero mangas ended. Takemichi and Mikey both went back to the future after Mikey killed Takemichi. And now, well, it's chapter before the last chapter. They started from when they were kids. and became friends and worked their way through their lives doing the exact same thing, but none of the bad karma is coming out of it. So Sano's still alive. The dude who killed Sano isn't bad. Kasaki's not evil. The Black Dragon brother isn't an asshole, I believe. I think Sanzo doesn't have a cut mouth. The Bruhan brothers and sister is still around, and they don't have any beef. So everything is par for the course, and everybody's working together. And the last panel was church bells ringing. So it's either Draken and Emma's wedding, or it's Takemichi and Hana's wedding. Whichever one's happening, it's going to be a happy ending. Which, me personally, I fuck with it. Most people going to say, oh, it's a bad manga ending. I personally fuck with it. I don't care what nobody say. Like I said last week, Tokyo Revenge is really cool, and I fuck with the story. And because of it, it started a genre of time dimension game banging mangas. And there's been a couple that's came out. So it definitely started something, and it's not a bad ending.
I told you so.
But alongside that, Black Clover is heating up, and is on break for the next 2 weeks because of some uncertainty that happened. But Black Clover is heating up. Asta is, actually, it's heating up, but it hasn't been any leaks for it because of the 2-week break. That unexpected 2-week break just came up, even though it was supposed to go on break next week. Well, this week when this comes out, but something happened and they took 2 weeks off. So it's heating up and some shit's coming out. So just be prepared. Chainsaw Man is, I don't know what's happening. The War Devil and Chainsaw Man met, but the octopus dude saved him from getting attacked, so his identity won't be shown, because his whole goal is to make sure Denji doesn't reveal his true identity to the world, so people could come after him or like mess up his whole life. And the War Devil wants to kill Denji for some reason that hasn't been known. And the school shooter devil is now a full devil, so I don't know what's gonna happen to that neither, because they're hunting her down, and I don't know if she's gonna run away and just stay in devil form and hide away, or she's going to kill herself or some shit. And since Chainsaw Man's back on weekly basis, I guess we'll find out the same day Tokyo Revengers ends. But I guess the last thing for the manga is One Piece lied to us again. So for the leaks, we see that the guy who saved Robin O'Hara, we found out that he's not dead, and he hasn't been dead since the time after Akizi froze him. So that's like there's like so many questions that are popping in my head off that one panel seeing that O'Hara's alive. Akizi didn't kill him, so Akizi is looking mad sus right now, because you didn't kill O'Hara after you were told to. You're on Blackbeard's team, which is really weird, and you still and I don't know if you're truly evil. And now that we see Dragon, what Vegapunk looks like, it looks even weird too, because Vegapunk's head looks so fucking weird, man. It looks like that ninja from Wano that was on Orochi's side. And Dragon looks, we could tell Dragon's younger because he doesn't have the face tats on his face, so we know he's younger. But from the leaks and all the stuff that came out, is going to be some wild shit coming out for these niggas. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. There's a bunch of lore that still got, because we still had to figure out about the Devil Fruits and about the Void Century. So there's a bunch of stuff that's going to be coming out soon that we need to find out about, that we're probably not going to find out, because I think One Piece is on break next week. And I think Jujutsu Kaisen is on break next week too. But I think that's it for everything that just came out this week. And I'll probably will give you the updates on some more stuff that comes out Friday, since I'm recording this Wednesday. But to that degree, I appreciate you guys listening. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Say la vie.
Yeah, that's right.
Easy, why you doing so?
We on cloud time, so spend it how you please. I'm on the run from you right in my fucking dreams. I don't want you to ever leave me, but if you do, I understand, said that's for me. We on cloud time, so spend it how you please. I'm on the run from you right in my fucking dreams. I don't want you to ever leave me, but if you do, I understand, said that's for me. Yeah.